Hey Dragon Slayers, today's video is about fasting like a girl, part 4 of the introduction. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it really helps the channel out. Let's get started. Fasting experts have been focusing primarily on the healing that happens within the fasting window, leaving fasters in the dark as to the healing importance of the food they eat when they do eat. This is a challenge since many people are still eating a Western standard diet that is packed with chemicals, sugar, and inflammatory fats. As contradictory as this may sound, food should not be left out of the fasting conversation. When you pair the right foods with fasting, miracles happen, especially for women. This brings Dr. Mindy to the third and most important question that needs answering. Do women need to fast differently than men? This is a pivotal question because women are highly influenced by the monthly and menopausal swings of hormones. The intricacies of their sex hormones, estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone, require that we pay close attention to spikes in cortisol and insulin that can happen with an increase in stress, exercise, food, and yes, even fasting. When we use fasting to flip the metabolic switch, we need to do it in sync with their hormones. Although men are hormonally driven as well, their hormones are not as sensitive to these spikes. For a woman to realize the full health benefits of fasting, she needs to know when and how to flip her metabolic switch in accordance with her hormone cycle. Yet, in many aspects of healthcare, women are often left out of the conversation. Multiple fasting books are teaching a one size fits all approach to fasting, leaving women with more questions than answers. Podcasts, social media posts, and blogs discuss the need for women to fast differently, but very few are teaching women how to fast differently. This presents a huge challenge. If a woman decides to jump into a fasting lifestyle and doesn't time the fast to her menstrual cycle, adverse symptoms may appear, such as hair loss, rashes, anxiety, missed menstrual cycles, thyroid problems, and trouble sleeping. These are all symptoms that can be avoided when a woman learns how to fast for her unique body. Done properly, fasting can resolve so many conditions women are struggling with. The same goes for menopausal women who may no longer have a cycle but still have hormonal needs. We need to address what their fasting lifestyle should look like. The list of women looking for fasting answers to their hormonal conditions is long. Women with polycystic ovarian syndrome, also known as PCOS, women using IUDs with very little evidence of a menstrual cycle, and the hundreds of thousands of women who are struggling with infertility. These are all women who need to adjust a fast to their specific needs. And they need resources to guide them. In an effort to help, Dr. Mindy started teaching the intricacies of fasting and how to time a fasting lifestyle to normal hormonal needs on her YouTube channel. She mapped out 6 different fasting styles, ranging from lengths of 32 to 72 hours, and 2 different food programs. One that she calls a ketobiotic foods and hormone feasting foods that can be timed to a woman's menstrual cycle. She also created a tool called the fasting cycle that lets a woman choose the right fasting length and food style that correlates with her menstrual cycle. And for women both with and without a cycle, like menopausal women or women on birth control with minimal flow, she created a step-by-step 30-day fasting reset that varies their fasting lengths and food choices to balance their hormones while improving their metabolic fitness. If there is anything that these women have taught Dr. Mindy, it's that once a woman knows how to build a fasting lifestyle around her cycle, she becomes unstoppable. It's these women who have inspired her to write this book. On throughout the book, You'll find proven strategies, condition specific protocols, hacks that may make fasting easier, and tools that she's used to help hundreds of thousands of women just like you thrive with a fasting lifestyle. She has split the book into three parts, starting with the science behind fasting and metabolic switching. Knowing the why behind fasting is key for your success. In part one, she will also guide you through a brief lesson on how your hormones work. This is the lesson you should have been given at age 13, and she's excited to give it to you now. Marrying the science of fasting to the magic of your hormones is pivotal for your fasting success. And in part two, she will dive into the food principles that you will never that will never let you go metabolically astray again. Nutrition can be complicated. She wants to be specific and simplify it for you. In this part, she will also introduce you to two eating styles, the keto biotic and the hormone feasting, that will match to your fast. You will also learn how to use the fasting cycle to sync your different lengths of fast to your menstrual cycle. Finally, in part three, you will learn how to customize fasting to your life, including a 30-day fasting reset, specific protocols that you can use if you are trying to overcome a condition, and hacks that will make fasting easier. One of her favorite concepts to teach is how to break a fast. It is outlined in that section as well. No matter where you might be in your fasting journey, Dr. Mindy knows that you will find resources here to help you move the needle with your health in the right direction. Just like her mom was that beacon of hope for her so many years ago, she wants this book to be your guiding light as you learn to use fasting and take back control of your health. This book will teach you exactly how to do that. Women have been underserved by the medical community for far too long. And Dr. Mindy is excited to share with you the promise fasting provides for each one of us. That's what I've got for you guys today. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it really helps the channel out. And remember, guys, that together, you and I will slay the dreaded diabetes dragon.